My people, what is hidden in the night will always come out in the morning. The children of Chief Okafor were about to see the kind of evil that no one could ever imagine. After Patricia whispered that deadly warning into Chibuzo's ear, the boy could not sleep again. He tossed on his bed, sweating and praying in his heart. God, please protect me and my sisters, he whispered. But God's answers were slow, and Patricia's plan were moving fast. The next day, Patricia pretended as usual. She wore a bright dress, tied her wrapper, and even followed Chief Okafor to the farm, laughing like a young girl in love. But the moment Chief left for a business meeting in the city, Patricia returned to her wicked games. Chika, Ada, she screamed. The girls ran to the sitting room, shaking with fears. You lazy goats, Patricia shouted. Why is my room not smelling of perfume? Why is the compound not shining like a mirror? Do you want me to pour hot water on your head? The girls dropped to their knees. We cleaned, Mama, we cleaned, Chika said in a low voice. Patricia gave her a sharp slap. Bam! You dare to argue with me? She barked. From today, you will sleep outside in the cold until you learn respect. That night, Chika and Ada slept on the veranda, shivering in the harmattan breeze, while Patricia locked the doors behind her. But she forgot one thing. Children do not forget. Chibuzo was boiling with anger. He wanted to protect his sisters, but he also feared Patricia's threats. He knew she was dangerous. One afternoon, something terrible happened. Chief Okafor returned from the city, tired but happy. Patricia served him food, a steaming plate of pounded yam and bitter leaf soup. Ah, my sweet wife, Chief said, smiling. You take care of me so well. But Chibuzo noticed something strange. Just before Patricia carried the plate to Chief, she had poured something from a small black bottle into the soup. Chibuzo's eyes widened. He almost shouted, but fear gripped his throat. Chief lifted his first bowl of pounded yam, dipped it into the soup, and raised it to his mouth. Papa, wait! Chibuzo shouted suddenly. The whole house froze. Patricia's eyes flashed with fire. What is it, foolish boy? She barked. Chibuzo stammered. I just saw a fly in the soup. Chief stopped and looked inside the bowl. Patricia quickly bent down and pretended to chase away an invisible fly. Ah, children and their lives, she said, forcing a laugh. Chief, eat. The food is clean. But Chief had lost his appetite. He dropped the spoon and stood up. I will eat later. Patricia forced a smile, but her eyes shot daggers at Chibuzo. She knew the boy had seen something. That night, she entered the room again. You think you are clever, he whispered. If you ever open your mouth to your father, I will feed you to the evil spirits in this village. You and your sisters will vanish like smoke. Do you hear me? Chibuzo trembled. He nodded, but inside him, a decision was forming. He would not keep quiet forever. One evening, when Chief traveled again, Patricia sneaked out of the house. Chibuzo, curious, followed her quietly through the bushes. She walked fast, looking around to be sure no one was watching. She stopped at an abandoned hut at the edge of the village. Chibuzo hid behind a tree. From the shadow, a tall man stepped out. He wore a black shirt and had a scar across his cheek. Patricia ran into his arms. My love, she whispered. The man kissed her. Is everything going as planned? Yes, Patricia said. Chief is under my control, and his son suspects me. That boy is too sharp. We must find a way to silence him before he ruins everything. Chibuzo's heart almost stopped. The man laughed. Don't worry. Once you get Chief to sign those documents, we will deal with the children, the house, the cars, the land. They will all be ours. Then we will leave this village forever. Patricia nodded eagerly. Chibuzo could not believe his ears. His stepmother was not only wicked, she was cheating on his father and plotting to steal everything. Before Patricia returned, he locked himself in his room, shaking. He wanted to tell his father, but he knew Patricia would deny everything. Chief was blind with love. He would never believe a child's word over Patricia's sweet smile. Chibuzo decided to gather proof. But how? He was only a teenager, but no power, no phone, no friend to trust. That night, he prayed again. God, please show me what to do. Save us from this evil woman. The very next morning, Patricia's wickedness grew worse. She poured dirty water on Ada's head because the little girl forgot to wash her slippers. She locked Chika inside a dark room without food for an entire day. But the worst was yet to come. That evening, as Chief sat in the living room reading his newspapers, Patricia came with a set of papers. "My husband," she said swiftly, "you know I am always worried about you. With all your wealth, you need someone you trust to manage things. Why don't you sign this document to make me your next of kin? That way, if anything happens to you, I will take care of the children and the property." Chief looked at her with love. He smiled. "You are a wise woman. You have really brought joy back to my life." He took the pen. He was about to sign. "Papa, wait!" Chibuzo shouted again, rushing forward. Chief frowned. "Chibuzo, what is it this time?" Patricia's eyes burned like fire. "Papa," Chibuzo stammered, "don't sign. Please, just don't." Chief dropped the pen slowly. "Why?" Chibuzo could not say the truth. His heart pounded. Patricia was watching him with the eyes of a snake. Because Mama Patricia told us children that we are not good enough to inherit your property." He lied quickly. Chief turned to Patricia in shock. "Is that true?" Patricia burst into tears immediately. "My husband, see what this boy is saying against me. He hates me because I discipline them. He is lying to you. Do I not cook for you? Do I not take care of this house? Why would I say such a thing?" Chief looked at his son with disappointment. "Chibuzo, you are becoming too stubborn. If you continue like this, I will send you to live with your uncle." Patricia hid her smile behind her tears. She had won again. But my people, the storm was not over. That night, Patricia whispered to the scar-faced man on the phone, "The boy is becoming a problem. If he continues to shout when Chief wants to sign, we may lose everything. We must remove him before it is too late." My people, Patricia was not just a wicked stepmother. He was planning something darker.